Yo.
Hey!
We got it.
And I'm the android, and we're
The
NyanCave.
NyanCave.
Oh, we heard the explosions this time.
Yeah.
And I'm the android.
Yeah, because
Wow,
we were
that's
hearing
all.
the echo. And that's why we heard the... That's not why we heard the
Row,
explosion.
row your boat
boat
gently down the
the
stream.
stream. Where our stream's going down?
Oh, yes.
Nice. Hey, what's going on, Guga, Adam, Wizarding, Straw Hat, Rosa Cards?
I kind of wish you left the preview on low so I could row your boat with myself.
Oh, that would have been nice.
You can't row your own boat. It's against the law.
Yep. You must have somebody else row your boat. Yeah. I didn't make the laws. It's the maritime laws. Hey,
Bird law.
bird law.
Bird law.
If you like Harvey Bird Law, then make sure to like this video because we're playing a
Attorney at
Phoenix.
Caw.
We haven't played any Birdman, Lawyer Man.
The bird lawyer game?
Bird
It's
Lawyer
a
game.
show,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, it's also a game. I'm almost positive.
No, there was a avian attorney.
Yep.
Avian attorney.
Unrelated to Harvey Birdman.
Yes.
Yeah, I said
Attorney
Bird
at
Lawyer
Caw.
Man. Bird Lawyer game. You guys
Well,
want to
there's
see
Harvey
that?
Birdman, who's a lawyer, and
Yeah.
then there's the aviary attorney.
Mm,
They're both bird lawyers, but in different capacities
yeah.
and different percentage of bird.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everyone can answer the Caw of duty.
No, you can't.
Well, I'm gonna flip us over.
That's a good idea. Oh man, so we were just in the midst of opening this box and finding out what's in it. I had some big brain plays and only
Yeah.
half turned something.
The sides need to be updated. The Founder's Orb is going to be our next assistant.
Oh,
Ah, yes.
I'm actually just waiting for Phoenix to come home and be like, "Oh, now we're friends." By Dirk, and I don't have that prepared.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now,
Yeah.
calling it, right? The perspective is definitely going to shift to Athena and Phoenix. And I think it's going to be like a tag team thing that involves everybody.
That wouldn't it just be the
maybe-
best if
maybe
that
even
happened? I would love if that happened,
Would
and
you?
then I would all the comments and chats telling me to update it, and I'll be like, "There's nothing to update it to." Well, maybe there's something. I don't remember anything I've made.
Wow, it opened. So, this is the Founder's Orb.
We did it, son. Ah, ha, 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 ha. We did it, son. The orb is finally ours.
Oh, that's so good. Thanks, Daddy.
No problem, son. I'm so proud of you.
This song is great.
It feels Kingdom Heartsy.
It does.
Kurain's national treasure. The doctor hid it in the ruins before his untimely death.
How did he get down here?
At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done.
Oh my god. That's so good. You have a
Then
little frustration you want to get out? You can do it again.
Oh my God.
Does it feel better? Don't
Then again.
worry. Is your hand hurt from slapping the rock? It is my rippling back.
I'd expect nothing less from my boy.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive.
I don't know about that. You stop it.
All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder.
Wow, these are a lot of flags you're raising. Wow, will you cut it out already before it turned into a sun-ripened tomato?
With this orb, we can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Garan regime.
So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not gonna try to become a spirit medium, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that.
So then,
Ooh. Hey.
Jenny!
Clay, please. Clay, we need to talk. You can't just come in the way for Nyanny summoning. You just can't.
What did I do now?
You did the reaction event.
Oh, what?
Me and Jenny have a dance that we do every day.
Oh.
Where I put the reaction event 15 minutes prior, roughly, to the event starting.
Yeah.
And you were a whole half an hour and 3 minutes early.
Yeah.
And then I went to go do it and it was already done.
Yeah.
And then you tried to delete the evidence of my being completely shocked about it.
Oh no.
So
So
you
what-
say try, I think you mean succeeded.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I do it again, too.
What?
Oh my goodness.
He ain't even feel a little guilty.
Nyan,
Look at
civil
that
talking about?
smug ass smile.
Everyone gets 1,000 flowers per reaction now. It's amazing. I'm doing 10 times the job Nyan used to do.
Wow.
Wow.
Really 10 times better.
Oh, really? Oh, they get that many, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
him ruin the waffle economy right here, live on stream.
Uh-huh. You're gonna regret telling me how to give people 10,000 flowers.
Sure.
I can do it. I can do it 9 times.
Everybody gets 10,000 flowers
I mean, if they go to the reaction event.
right now? Everyone,
Right now.
turn off the stream, go to the reaction event in Discord, and hit the thing. You want 10,000
People might actually
flowers.
be mad about that.
Oh, they will be,
Yeah.
for sure.
Why are people mad about me doing something nice?
Because some people won't get
It's
it. And
the
they're gonna feel
internet.
left out.
That's why.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, these are the soft, tasty ones. Mmm. That's a preferential treatment to the people that are here.
Ugh.
Mmm.
I need
This
a
is,
cough.
wow, this is really salty.
Yeah.
Mmm.
This doesn't work.
Tastes like this
Whoa.
room right now, actually.
Oh, wow.
Mmm.
But this is a great segue over into things are changing in Discord. Clay's doing an awesome job updating a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow, remember when I said that I like
boy.
these? These ones have been saturated.
Well,
I'm sitting a bit.
all right.
So expect new fun changes in Discord. It's
Wow.
going to be good.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, well, Puffin, you got to join our Discord, then you get the flowers. Cool. So then, are you gonna use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garen? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act?
Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the kingdom of Kurain. After all, as a sacred relic of Kurainism, that is where it belongs.
Really? That's all you wanted to do?
Mm-hmm. Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why.
I'm not sure I follow.
Have you seen my dad?
What? Yeah.
Brings back memories. He was a fine young man, so cheerful and fun to be around. His big, booming singing voice would captivate everyone in the tavern. But looks-wise, he was like a grown-up version of you.
That still doesn't give me a sense of what my real father was like.
Okay, bye. The official story is that the orb was stolen from Temple's treasure room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft.
That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list by now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb?
I really haven't a clue.
Well, I think it was one of the royals.
Really? Someone from the royal family?
Yeah. And I've got a pretty good idea of which one it was.
He knows who it is. Care to share your hunch?
All I'll say at this point is this.
No, put the flags down.
Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss.
But why would a member of the royal family do that?
That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Kurainese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance, and then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons.
Sounds like a conspiracy or something.
I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother.
So if this were to go public, support for the Quran regime would weaken.
But that's not all. This is just a hunch. A game hunch. But I believe there's something even bigger here.
Oh no.
What?
It's just he's raising all these dead daddy flags.
Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. Are you listening? I'm only going to say this once, because I'm going to find out what.
He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Kurain?
No, I heard that one Beatles song, and it really sounded like a lot of fun.
Say you want a revolution.
There's that. But I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta.
What do you mean?
This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed.
Nah, Yuta man.
Nayuta reason. Nayuta. I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom.
Oh, so you've run into each other already.
Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff, but now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit.
You know, I don't think we've met a single happy prosecutor. Like, maybe Godot a little bit. Like, he seemed not, like, happy, but, like, at least, you know, not cripplingly depressed.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fighting for some pretty cripplingly depressive reasons.
I know, but his demeanor was all, like, smooth jazz and coffee and stuff, you know? He wasn't all, like...
Yeah,
Clavier? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Clavier, I think was the happiest.
Yeah,
of
I
all.
guess he would be the
What's he even
happiest.
fighting for? He didn't like his
Yeah.
brother at all.
Yeah. You're right. Clavier for sure.
So it goes
Forgot
like
about him.
Clavier, Godot.
And then everyone
the
else
rest.
tied for last.
Am I a joke to you, Hava?
Oh, he tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on.
Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garon's influence. It wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Garon regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do, but it was also 5 years ago.
Oops.
Wow.
This one.
Oh, dang, new member.
Thank you, Kitty Cat.
Yes, Kitty Cat.
For becoming a golden waffle. Kitty Cat 271010901.
One of us.
One of us.
Is everything
One of
about
us.
that off center?
What?
Is everything about that off center?
Our whole thing is a little off center.
Yeah,
It's actually dead center.
Yeah.
But our UI is off center.
One way or another. It does
Is
it.
it?
There. It's perfect.
Because new member isn't even centered on it.
I think you should stop asking questions.
I think you should just stop asking questions.
I mean, I'm not asking questions. I'm making
He'd
statements.
been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope.
Just Clay.
Oh, wait. Nayuta was a dragon?
He was.
What?
But these days, he's more like Garon's lapdog.
Talk about a complete about face. Why would he do that?
Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair.
I see.
The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence.
Ryuta is suffering?
Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Goran's will, and it's tearing him apart. Tearing him apart! Tearing him apart!
But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he still wants to reform the legal system?
As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do.
A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us.
That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will.
That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right?
Yes, and be very wary of ballistas, especially ones mounted to ships.
Yes.
Never know when you catch a stray one in the face.
Oh, yeah. With pinpoint accuracy. We must fight for the truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Turkey, Mr. Right. They have that much in common. Bam, kitty cat, thank you.
That's why I've held on to this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Kurain. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory, and this badge here is a testament to that belief.
Wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us.
He does. That much I am sure of.
A dragon never yields.
Ooh, yes.
All right, guys, send the 5th. We gotta go and kill the frickin'
Queen?
no. Oh God, I'm blanking on the name.
King guy.
Not Nargacuga. Oh man, what was the spiky monster in Monster World?
Oh,
Why am I blanking on this?
nah.
Oh, Bagel Goose?
Oh yeah, it was something weird. No, that was the bomber one. That was really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I'm talking about the elder dragon with the spikes and stuff. The hedgehog one.
Nergigantor?
It wasn't an elder dragon.
Nergigante.
Nergigante.
Oh, Nergigante.
Yeah, Nergigante.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good voice though.
We need to slay the Nergigante.
Nergigante. Yeah, Nergigante.
Nergigante?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think it was Nergigante.
I think that's
it's
how he said
Nergigante
it.
as
I'm
well.
pretty sure that's how the voice acted it.
I know that belief is etched deep in his heart, and I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood.
This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me.
Yeah, Bagel Goose.
Just
I
showing
love-
up on your hunt, yelling at you.
I love Bagel Goose.
Yeah.
You know, I remember back when we were kids, Nayuta used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me.
Yes, and that is why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garan regime.
So that's your other reason for starting a revolution.
Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was an about face.
Now that we have the orb, on to our next problem. Getting out of here.
Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too high to climb back up to.
Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean.
Like I said, okay. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
But Apollo can't swim.
But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there.
Not a problem.
How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean?
Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a-wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son.
That's an odd path to take to the cigarette store.
He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing.
Kuraini's ruins. Oh God.
It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. Oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. The water! It's rising! It's fast! Ah! Oh God! Oh God! No! Need...
That was really
Shit there.
good.
Thanks.
Holding that in.
I don't know how to swim!
Happy birthday, Apollo! I can't swim.
It's my birthday today? Oh, this is bad. I better think of something quick.
Look, it's log. It's better than bad. It's good.
The bottle.
Oh boy. Time to take the most roundabout way here. Oh.
Hey, Adam!
Dirk is totally a level 20 Valor Bard with inspiring leader feat. Wouldn't you say, Clay? Also, now more than ever, we gotta take down Garan.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Valor Bards, especially like level 20. I'm more of a cleric person myself, but I know that their bardic inspiration is totally broken, so I will agree with you.
Bardic inspiration is awesome.
Yeah, well, for Valor Bards specifically. I don't know about the other ones. I gotta read up on them. Ooh. Thank you, though.
I have to find another way, and quick, before I drown.
Take down near Gigaran.
Maybe I can use this as an oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this.
I'd laugh if you could actually die here.
This is not good. The water's up almost to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave.
Man, if he could swim, this would be like problem solved. You just swim up the hole.
Yeah, right?
I got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat.
Oh, nice.
The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. This must have been designed to stay put even at high tide. Wait, that's it? Dr. Bus must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. Oh, the water's not stopping. Oh, I'm gonna get swept away. Oh, please stop!
Get to the hole. Man,
Yeah.
this water bottle is really bugging me.
Right?
Tell me your secrets!
Only that bottle were a little bigger, it'd store that much more air. No, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I need to stop with these airbrained ideas and come up with a real way to escape.
I mean, like, you could fill that bottle with air if you had a way to, like, seal it, and then I guess you would, like, crunch it and breathe in after exhaling. I guess maybe you could get a breath out of it.
Yeah, like a single breath. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, for me, the panic would be too much, and I would just mess up the whole thing. And it would also act just like a ballast, like a floaty ballast.
The water's almost to the top now. It'd actually be not too hard if you just had the bottle upside down because the water air couldn't escape. At this rate, I'll run out of breathing room. I'm a goner if I don't find a way out quick.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is like the worst episode of Dora the Explorer ever. Oh, wait, are these stalactites?
Might be.
I think it's
All right, sorry, they stalagmite be.
I think it's tights. Tights point down, mites point up. I think, right?
I think it's the reverse. I'm gonna take the
tight.
opposite position of that. I think it's like stalagmite and stalactite.
I think you're right.
Only because I hear more about stalagmites, you know? Chat, tell us the answer.
Oh, stalactite. Let's see for ceiling.
What?
Yeah, it's tight. It might. Stalagmite.
Tights come down. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you were right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Stalactite.
Mites are on the ground pointing up. Tights are on the ceiling pointing down. Mite, tight. Mite, tight. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, the water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back to the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up and over that wall of rock. Oh, here goes.
Is it the stalactites? No.
Oh, huh? Oh, it's full of rubble. The tunnel collapsed above, must have filled in the water after we fell through it. No, this can't be happening.
You ever just punch rocks?
No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. The water. I can't. I can't. That's where we die. Is this the end? Dirk, I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I'd known. It would be my last meal.
You didn't
I
eat
feel
it.
like I've been through this before. Now I remember.
Nice, get out.
It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. Ah! Ah!
Whoa, Nayuta.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were goners, but then...
Nayuta! Apollo! Hold on, I'm coming!
Oh. Oh.
That was a close one. I thought I'd lost you two.
Sorry, Dirk.
All right, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry?
They
Yeah.
do cry, though. Don't take that advice.
2019. Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why?
What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand?
Hey, Dirk. This isn't forever, right? You'll be back from America someday, right?
You'll bring me back from America.
Bring me back from America someday, right?
Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise.
Okay. You promised. Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home. You never came. That's why I tried to forget about you. Have my life back in Kurain. Dirk. Why? Why didn't you? No.
This is likely Dirk, I think.
Oh, Apollo. Don't let go, Apollo. I mean, Jack. Apollo, can you hear me?
Ah!
Oh my god. When did Apollo become so pretty?
Dirk?
Goodness.
I knew he wasn't my real father, which made these feelings more
Can
okay.
we shut down microphones?
Still can't swim, eh?
You came back. But why?
I said I'd come for you, didn't I?
Yeah. But you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to...
Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue.
What? We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening?
Forget, like, you know, take a deep breath or anything like that. Just mid-sentence.
Close your mouth, you'll bite your tongue.
What?
Ah, you finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater. Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh?
Probably another Greek mythology joke.
Of course. God of the sea, right? Neptune?
I thought Poseidon was the king of the sea.
Neptune? Hmm.
Yeah, Neptune was the king.
Dirk?
There's Poseidon and Neptune, wasn't there?
Chad?
Whatever.
They're both of the sea. I am the
Roman.
sand guardian, guardian of the sand.
Roman. Yeah.
Dirk? Whoever took it's got to take it. I can't do.
Oh.
That was me. And I gave him a Mr. Krabs voice because of
did
this
you?
laugh.
Hey, TVD!
I baptize you, my son, in the name of Dirk, the Nayuda, and the Defiant Dragon, Hapiraki. Also, side note, I really love this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Me too.
God damn. TVD, thank you.
That's where all the fan fictions branch off from.
So I guess we're gonna just go with whatever voice comes out of my mouth. Oh, you're telling me? Check it out! Snot's coming out of his nose.
What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artists could pull that off.
What on earth happened?
Oh, shit.
Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the seaside cavern. He tied a rope to me, and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back.
Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force.
Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape act too, Polly.
I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons, but an undersea cavern, now that was a first.
Hey, Adam.
And I have a thirst for firsts.
And now I wonder what Polly's hair is like without gel.
Oh, maybe that is his hair without gel.
Oh god, we're gonna wait for Clay to come back for this one.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I just feel like it'd be such a dangerous act to pull, being tied to the boat and then pulled out. There's so many stalactites that we learned about. And you'd just be tung, 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 tung. It'd be like
Just bouncing around the
a
cavern.
human Plinko machine. It'd be awful. Hey, what's up, worthy thing of... Oh, God, what is happening?
I said I'd come for you. Daddy Dirk said softly, We were both wet with excitement and almost drowning, but the adrenaline made me realize my true feelings. Read more at wattpad.com/Nyanny.
Isn't that a real effect? I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Trauma bonding?
Yeah, I guess so. Where like you have like a near-death experience, and then you like think you love somebody, but it's actually just all the feelings of almost dying, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Because falling in love and almost dying are basically
similar.
the same feelings.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't write that one, chat. You can get mad at me if you want to. I will take credit for it because it's good.
It's on your Wattpad.
It's on my Wattpad. That's not my Wattpad.
Dirk, you risked his life for me. Dirk, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, I guess. I, just did what any father would do for his son.
You saved my life yet again.
Water, Apollo's only weakness.
I guess seawater doesn't make for much of a meal.
It's because Polly didn't have any sushi.
Oh, yeah. I haven't eaten anything since because this morning.
Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk had me buy this for you.
Oh!
Yo, we should get sushi in between streams.
Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around?
Yeah.
Aw.
Thanks. Chomp, nom, nom, nom.
So this is the end of the case, eh?
Yeah,
So this music
what a
plays.
success.
The end of the chapter, end of the game. We defeated.
Confetti just happens.
Found the Founder's Orb, confetti. Don't even need to go to court.
A doctor died, but that's fine.
That's fine. Accidental death, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing suspicious there.
I'd laugh if that's what it is. Dr. Buff's death was proved to be an accident.
And we took the Founder's Orb back and overthrew the Garon regime. Nayuta was being blackmailed the whole time. We're a family now and everything's awesome.
And then everyone clapped.
Now Trucy has 2 dads.
Oh, wow, this is delicious.
Glad you approve. I'd better get some before you eat them all.
Wow, just like old times.
And nothing terrible could ever tear us apart.
No, not at all. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught, and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish.
Yeah, fish is really healthy.
And Mercury.
Mercury.
Well, we're doing that.
Sandwich.
Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ.
Here you go.
Whoa, so that's what it looks like?
You found the legendary treasure? Nice work, Polly.
Thanks. Guess you could say, mission accomplished.
With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast until dawn.
Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party.
After all that, I just want to go to bed.
That's probably the concussion talking.
Ah, yes. Sure wish Nayuta was here.
Yeah, me too. Life of the party, am I right? It's not a good time unless Nayuta's here.
Right?
Oh boy. He's coming around with his putrid mind and his jelly bellies and
Telling you to what hell you're gonna be in.
yeah, and the laser beam shooting out of his eyes and shit. Pew, 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 pew.
So good.
Just, yeah.
Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these again together. Revolution. If it can bring back those happy days. You can sign me up for it. I think this is sorry to interrupt your little party, but...
Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt! Ding.
Ah, it's him again.
I am also ridiculously good looking. Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I am impressed that you both made it out of there alive.
Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit?
It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction.
So, oh wow, hi.
So, it was you. Contemplates life loudly.
Oh!
Yes.
You no good son of a... Don't look at me like that. The crystal of Amibe is mine. Now hand it over. Over my dead body.
Ah, detective, help!
Yeah, I know.
Emma, what's going on here?
He filed a police report.
Emma is a bad character, or no, bad person. Emma is a bad person.
Wow.
That wasn't a joke either.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? I need it. I need it more than ever. Oh no.
I want to say
Here it
bad
is.
guy, but it didn't work.
Here it is. Don't, chat. No, it's okay. It's okay, chat.
Emma is the true antagonist.
Oh my God.
wow.
Oh no. Oh no. Clay, don't do that. Don't. Oh no. Wow.
Okay.
Emma is like the representation of the law.
Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Perfect.
That was actually put that one back on. That was great.
Emma is a good character. Emma is a bad person, though.
Ah.
Also an antagonist.
Here we go.
That's him, the one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Titian family's most precious heirloom.
Yes, he pronounces the H in heirloom.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely. 100% he does.
Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning.
Down at the police station, I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Titian seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges.
Oh, this is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Kurain to face execution.
I'm sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Well, time to skedaddle.
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction.
Is that so? Can you prove it?
Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb is now belonging to Dirk.
The note that says that as long as I live?
Look at this. It's proof that the orb is Dirk's.
Did you just send us a picture of your dad? Did you just send the
Dead
picture of your
no,
dad?
No, dead body.
I sent the picture of the dead Dr. Buff.
Dead Dr. Buff?
He's so
Yeah,
dead.
we like Highlandered it basically. You know, we killed him, and now the orb is ours now. Like finders keepers, it's survival of the fittest. I don't know.
There can only be one?
There can only be one.
All this proves is you're completely out of your mind.
Oops, I guess that wasn't it. But the doctor definitely transferred it to us. And this is how we'll show you.
Have you seen my dad?
Just unrelated. Yeah.
Oh shit. We're gonna get stuck on this if I come to no harm bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
Take a look at this agreement.
What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement.
Not so fast! That's not the Founder's Orb. That's the Crystal of Amife, which means the agreement is null and void.
We're slipping into comic store nerd here.
Actually.
Actually,
It is not the crystal. It is not the Founder's Orb. It is the crystal of Amife.
a limited edition distribution done in 1663. Okay, I know because my ancestors were there. Okay, and actually,
This is going nowhere fast.
You can say that again.
There was a game show that was on for just a little bit of a time that was called like Actually.
Oh, wow.
Where you had to buzz in and every question had to be answered with actually.
oh god, that sounds so awful.
I like it.
Then it'll. Oh no, not me.
I'd rather eat fire ants with a spoon.
This is
watch
likely
that.
Nick.
Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo?
Calling it.
Oh, it could have been Edward too.
Mr. Wright.
What does Phoenix sound like? That's how I get the Phoenix voice. Ah, what's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Oh yeah. Haven't mentioned that she'd seen him around.
Check.
What are you doing in Karain Village?
Mr. Attition has retained me as his lawyer. Oh, shit!
No.
What?
No, he will not. No.
Oh, shit!
No.
Plot twist of the century! Oh, shit!
Why would he do that?
Emma wasn't the big bad after all. It was Phoenix.
It's the whole time.
Civil war.
In cahoots. Wait, you're his lawyer?
Have you seen my dad?
I think you would have more pressing things to ask me about.
Yeah. Like, why you're betraying me? I'd better ask what I can while I can. Yo, blood kitten.
Ready to be on the other side of this bullshit train?
No. Mr. Wright, why
wow.
are you serving as the legal aid to that guy?
Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seemed he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen.
It's because of those safety insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I needed a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong.
Is this what you came back to Kurain for, Mr. Wright?
Man, I'm so glad that Phoenix Wright, the character who's always been motivated by money and definitely not justice and the truth.
It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Attition is a very important client.
They know each other? But I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Attition's family heirloom?
That's my client's assertion. He says it's the crystal of Amife. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits.
Who's Amife?
She brought Kuraini's channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here.
Wait, what happened?
She brought it to Japan,
Oh.
and then they brought it to America. Da-na-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait, that's not America.
Yeah.
Was that America or was that
America?
Your stars and
I think this is a crime, actually.
Stripes. Gun laws are kind of there, and healthcare's really expensive.
Her true origins are still rather murky. But what's clear is she is the founder of the Kurain channeling technique.
Oh. So she's like the one they call the founder in Kurain.
Kurain.
The Holy Mother.
Sorry.
Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you.
What? Are you saying?
I'm really sorry it's come to this, but
Mr. Wright, I don't understand.
let me spell it out for you then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I'll be seeing you in court.
What?
What's gotten into you, Daddy?
Nothing. This is strictly business.
Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. The right man for the job.
Alligator claps.
Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss.
How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please don't do this.
Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court, that's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to.
Wow. I don't believe it. Am I really gonna face Mr. Wright in court?
Daddy! Apollo, no! We can't have our agency talent competing against each other!
It's too late, Trucy. The die's been cast. Also, Trucy, it's a win-win. We literally can't lose this case. Like, it's in the bag. We have to fight for our client's best interests.
But...
So, what is it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial?
Hey, what's up, Rajiv?
It's time to court rumble.
The legendary Phoenix Wright.
This is so cool, though.
No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on a man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do?
Oh, man, I so want to throw in the towel. Oh, man.
It doesn't hurt.
Well, so you can save, and then see if it's a "but thou must" situation where it's like,
it's always
I
the
want to
but thou
give up,
must.
but I can't.
Oh, no, it absolutely is. I have every confidence that it is.
The game
but
is not gonna
I just don't want to
end.
ruin the moment, so. it's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client. Even if it means facing off against you.
All right. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo, if that's your real name. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win.
You got it.
Whoa. First Daddy, now you? Polly, you're not seriously...
Sorry, Trucy.
Lawyer fight!
Just throwing gavels and law books, evidence.
I would pay to see that. The judge in like a UFC like referee uniform and Apollo and Phoenix just like feebly slapping each other and stuff, but also yelling really loudly.
Objection!
In suits.
But I have to do this.
Apollo. All right then. I'd better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court.
Daddy, no, wait!
A fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Kurain now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix.
I'll be fine.
Damn.
After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. Now we have a chance, right?
You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves to be what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows.
The first step of your revolution, huh?
Yes, the revolution to restore Kurain to its former glory and save Nayuta's soul.
Dirk, I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're gonna win this one, you'll see.
I know you can do it, son.
I feel like I should put my hand on you when I say son.
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 Thanks, Daddy.
I need in this trial, okay, this game will actually be 100% 10 out of 10 game. If from the gallery at some point Dirk yells, "Are you winning, son?"
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Right. I have to win this for Dirk. And for Nayuta. His salvation along with all of Kurain depends on it.
Dun, 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 dun. I wish we had like inserts for our stream.
Woohoo.
Like this?
Like kind of like in an anime where it'd be like
Oh.
where it's like shink.
Well, that's super easy to do. I mean, like for this outline, we could just take a picture on the green screen, then you can just like totally grayscale it or whatever, to get an outline of ourselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. What's a good emoji for this situation? I wanted to get something in chat, but I don't know. I'm very confused.
Toad sweat.
Can I get a gavel in chat? Can we get gavels in chat?
So you mean pals?
I guess pow. Yeah, can we get some pows in chat? Can I get a pow in chat? Can I get a booyah in chat?
Can I get a girl cutting her hair in chat?
Oh.
Can I get a half moon in chat?
Can I get a hey BB in chat?
Can I get
Just so you know, I'm not going to take sides.
Message received. Loud and clear.
Good, because I don't like this one bit. You and Daddy should be on the same team.
Sorry, Trucy. Wow, she's really mad.
I'm sorry too, little lady. This is all my fault.
I'm just worried things will never be the same between Daddy and Apollo. If they go through with this.
Is that all? Well, I wouldn't worry about that.
chat? You're beautiful. Thank you for
That's
doing
the
everything
way it
you
is
ask.
with us men. We may fight, but we don't burn bridges.
Really?
Stop mooning me, chat.
Sure. 1 minute we're trading blows, and the next we're having drinks together. We're simple creatures at heart.
This true.
I sure hope you're right.
Okay, fine, chat. You can moon me as long as it's not a full moon. If I see any full moons in chat, I swear. I swear.
That is it. I just gotta put on some hot water for myself very bit though.
Sorry I'm late, Apollo.
Is it because we're about to get into some hot water
Oh my god.
in court? Yeah.
Oh my god. Really? Oh, wait, we went there.
Oh shit! Now it's Tom's line. I don't know. What do you want?
Athena, there you are. What happened to you and Mr. Wright yesterday?
Oh, about that. I ended up going to the wrong airport.
What?
I was waiting there, thinking his flight was really late.
I'm sorry?
And before I knew it, I dozed off.
What's happening?
By the time I woke up, it was already dark.
What? I'm still here.
No, Charlie.
Casually slipping into Charlie the unicorn.
I figured something like that had happened. Being late and dozing off are two things you do best.
Wow, Apollo. Not cool.
Guilty as charged.
No.
So then, I take it you have no idea what today's case is about.
Not a clue.
Charlie.
Charlie. Candy Mountain, Charlie. What is today's case about, if I might ask?
Candy Mountain. It was stolen by the Leopleurodon.
I need a Phoenix Wright Charlie the Unicorn crossover now.
Another locked room mystery? A suspect with a flimsy alibi? Ooh, or a dying message written in blood?
And then all of a sudden, Carl the llama comes out of nowhere.
Carl, that kills people. What was the other llama's name?
That'd be so great. That's how the trial ends. Carl just gets up on the stand and just like, and then I stabbed him 47 times in the chest.
Carl,
That
kills people.
Another locked room mystery? A suspect with a flimsy alibi? Ooh, or a dying message written in blood. I'm adding the blood part because it's always in blood.
Sorry, strike 3. You're out. It's a civil case.
A civil case?
You act like I'm speaking Swahili here.
It's just the Right Anything Agency specializes in criminal law, or so I thought. In civil cases, there are no prosecutors, right? Instead, both parties retain an attorney.
Right. The other attorney is someone you know very well.
Oh my God, guys. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Actual FBI.
You're all fucking arrested for voice crimes, Charlie.
Charlie, no.
Charlie.
It's the FBI, Charlie.
They're coming for us. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Quick, hide the drugs.
Hide the drugs.
Hide
Put
the
them in
drugs,
our
Charlie.
bullets. We have to put the
They're
drugs in
where
our
your
bullets.
they're where your liver used to be, Charlie.
Oh, God, my liver.
Wow, actual FBI, thank you so much for stopping
You
by.
only needed one kidney.
We put a kid where the other one was.
Also, please don't flash.
Oh, God, it's 2004. We've gone back.
Guys, chat.
Yeah.
Athena doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Oh my God, she doesn't know.
No.
Oh my God, can you
It's
believe that?
ridiculous. I can't
Should we
believe-
tell her? Should we tell her?
She should probably
No.
just know.
I think it's an attorney you know very well. It's you,
okay.
actually, Athena. You're defending him.
Really? Who?
The trial will begin shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom at once.
She's not gonna know.
We're not gonna tell her. No.
Oh, we're not gonna tell her.
No.
She doesn't know.
Okay. Let's do this.
Paula, wait. Who's this other attorney? And where is Mr. Wright?
She totally.
Oh my God, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
No idea. Should we tell her?
Oh no.
No?
It's so good.
It's so much
too
funnier
much.
this way.
You might find a very similar answer to your questions.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Okay, right behind you.
Get in the car. No time to explain. Jesus, take the wheel.
That was a lot louder than I think you intended it to be.
Probably.
Was it delightful, chat? Did you hear that?
Court 1. Day 1 court is now in session. All rise. Chad, I better see you rising.
Court is now in session. Is this some sort of practice session? A mock trial, perhaps?
No. No, it's not, Your Honor.
It's the real deal, Your Honor.
So then you two have had a falling out. I won't have you using my courtroom for that, you know.
It's nothing like that, Your Honor.
Exactly. It just so happens that we have different clients in this case.
I see. Well, here's to hoping this has no adverse effect on your working relationship.
You can say that again. I had no idea we'd be up against the boss today.
The boss.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Apollo?
No, certainly not. What? Do you want to switch sides?
Honestly, I'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
Well, at least she is here. Really gonna need her help.
I suggest we do a quick therapy session between both of these two.
Now let's talk about our feelings.
Mr. Justice.
Yes?
Don't expect me to pull any punches just because you're the opposing lawyer. As I said, the kid gloves are off.
Kiddo.
And come what may, they'll stay off.
Same here, Mr. Wright. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Yeesh. You guys are really chomping at the bit, aren't you?
I don't mind a good fight between co-workers. Just keep this civil case civil. Now then, if the plaintiff would care to take the stand, we may begin.
Oh my god. Right, left, halt! Noble judge, members of the gallery, good day to you. I am politician. This is but the start of my epic campaign, and you will have to honor slow down the cue cards. Honor of witnessing it. I believe the youth of this country are our very future. It makes sense, you get it, because they're... Too long have they been looked down on and given the cold shoulder. So to them I say, ask not what you can do for your country, ask what you can do for me.
Mr. Artisan, what is that crazy contraption you're riding?
It's my custom-made, election-winning campaign mobile. Beautiful, isn't it?
You're at a witness stand, not a campaign podium, so come out of there this instant!
Oh my god, is he gonna do it?
Oh my god, oh my god.
He has legs.
All right now, with the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Wright, please explain the complaint filed against the defendant.
Mr. Artisan's complaint against the defendant is simple.
Rajiv!
Wait, no spoils in chat. I'm getting some JoJo Part 5 final episode vibes.
I never can keep track of which part of JoJo is which, so I'm just not going to look into that too much.
Yeah,
I haven't
me
seen
too.
the last episode. If it was last episode, I don't even know.
Hey, Grim Reaper.
I came to reclaim the soul of the person who was drowning, but it looks like I was too late. My bad. I'll see myself out. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be back around 3:30.
That's a Fire Emblem joke.
Yep. Because we're playing an Iron Man run at 3:30. Better be there. People that die in the game die forever.
The defendant, one Dirk Sadmati, stole my client's family heirloom, the Crystal of Ami Faye. Mr. Artisan merely seeks its return.
Ooh.
This wouldn't have happened if that archaeologist hadn't kicked the bucket.
I see. Well, Mr. Justice, let's have your opening statement if you would.
The defense asserts that the item in question is the Founder's Orb, a sacred relic from Kurain.
Go on.
It seems someone asked an archaeologist, Dr. Archie Buff, to study the orb. Dr. Buff determined that it was a Kurainese national treasure known as the Founder's Orb. The very orb that was stolen from a treasure room time ago.
Oh, yes, I saw a news report about that. The theft of the Kurainese national treasure caused quite an uproar in the kingdom.
Blood energy. Well, we believe that it was not, in fact, a theft in the traditional sense, but rather that it was rather that it was spirited out of Kurain by someone for Dr. Buff to study.
You don't say. And?
Around that time, an acquaintance of the defendant learned of Dr. Buff. He made contact with the doctor, who agreed to hand over the orb. Apparently, the doctor wanted nothing to do with it once he'd learned it had been stolen.
It seems you even have a transfer agreement between both parties.
Mr. Sadmati also agreed to return the Founder's Orb to the Kingdom of Kurain. Once the doctor verified that it was the real thing.
I see. So this dispute centers on whether the item in question is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Hami-Fe. That, in turn, will determine the object's rightful owner.
I better bring my A game. Going up against Mr. Wright won't be a walk in the park.
Hey, Red, what up?
Come to think of it, the name Dirk Sadmati sounds awfully familiar. But I can't recall where I've heard it.
Oh, it's probably your imagination, Your Honor. He's just a tourist after all.
My imagination, you're saying?
He doesn't even go here.
Are you sure about this, Apollo? He's a wanted criminal in Kurain, isn't he?
In Kurain, yes. Here, he's just a tourist.
The truth.
Well, let's begin our proceedings. Bailiff, would you bring the first witness?
Oh, Justin!
Oh!
Oh.
Hello!
Politician sounds
Hi.
like Trump and Zoolander had a kid together.
Oh.
And he does sound like Paul.
Thanks, Justin. That's what I was going for.
Trump and Zoolander.
Thank you. That is what I was going for.
Emma?
I like how they start with like all of their feet and then do the
I know,
upward pan.
right?
Because we were like, who is it? And Emma's got nice shoes.
She does.
Yeah.
Show some manners. We're in court.
I know, it's just... This is a civil trial, so I was surprised to see a detective take the stand.
I had to do some digging on Dr. Buff.
What for?
You disappoint me, Apollo. First, you know I'm not just a detective. I'm a forensic scientist. Do try to remember that. Second, you owe Mr. Wright an apology. After all he's done for you, you have some nerve.
What? First, I'm sorry. And second, I'm really just trying to do my job.
I'm really just trying to do my job. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude. Take some advice from someone who's been there.
Oh, really? Why do I feel like I'm on trial here?
Damn.
Your damn coincided with the hit banging of the gavel
Yeah.
in a really satisfying way.
Detective Sky, your testimony, if you please.
Also, we should totally order sushi like 30 minutes before stream ends.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's what you want?
I've got a craving.
Okay.
Got a craving.
That only sushi can satisfy.
I'll skip the dishes up and ready to go.
The doctor's dark secret.
The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time. And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in his study.
Oh, right.
Emma is a bad person.
Among them were a priceless urn and a statue that were stolen from the Fae clan.
Right.
It seems the doctor would do anything to study artifacts, including steal them.
Oh, well, isn't that just what an archaeologist does? He steals from dead old people?
As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he likely stole it from the Ashton residence. Attention,
Ashton.
sorry.
The doctor is a thief?
Uh-oh. Sarge isn't gonna like that.
Why am I just hearing about this now?
Well, cat burglar isn't something he put on his resume. He was more careful than that. But the fact is, he was a classic treasure hunter. A treasure hunter, huh?
I hope Nicolas Cage plays him in the live-action movie.
Like, people who have thrilling adventures in exotic places, risking their life and limb for glory.
I doubt Dr. Buff was the star of his own hit movie series, Athena.
Out of respect for the dead, I will say that Dr. Buff wasn't doing it to get rich. Apparently, he only wanted to borrow artifacts to study them. He would then return them as soon as his research was finished.
According to the doctor's child, he would even repair or restore some of the artifacts he stole before returning them. He believed he was honoring the dead by discovering their history through artifacts. But whatever lofty ideals he held, it makes no difference. Larceny is larceny.
Yes, he certainly sounds no different from a regular thief to me.
So, let's say for a moment that the doctor really did moonlight in stealing artifacts. Might he not have stolen the Founder's Orb in Kurain and brought it back here himself?
Nope. There's no record of him traveling overseas for the past few years.
Oh, Chris, thank you. I assume that's one of them dollar super chats.
Thank you. Followed up by... Whooshing.
Hey,
Chris.
gotcha.
Just goes to show you that the defense never has the upper hand / connections, even when they're against the former defense. Enjoy this phenomenal case.
Thank
Real
you,
good.
Chris. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Plus, he couldn't very well leave his reclusive child at home all alone.
Then this really must be the Crystal of Omni-Fae.
Yes, he stole it from the Titian residence, probably so he could study it.
Okay, this is the left hook I did not need.
I bet you never saw that coming, Apollo.
Yeah. When Mr. Wright said the kid gloves were off, he wasn't kidding. He can't. His kidding gloves are off.
Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time.
Hold it! His voice is so good.
How exactly did Dr. Buff arouse the suspicion of the police anyway?
Chalk it up to good old-fashioned strip teasing. After investigating countless artifact thefts over the past few years, the police finally zeroed in on him and the doctor became their prime suspect.
A number of those artifact thefts occurred in Kurine Village, too, if I might add. And they started right around the time the doctor moved there.
But he was never arrested. I take it there was nothing concrete linking him to the crime?
No, which is why we were never able to get a search warrant for in the first place. It's hard to arrest artifact thieves unless you catch them red-handed. Still, police had him under constant surveillance.
Constant surveillance.
And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in his study.
Are you sure these allegedly stolen artifacts are the real deal?
They're not fakes, that's for sure. Take the urn, for example. Apparently, it's an extremely intricate work of art. Its design, cracks, and other features would be impossible to replicate perfectly.
Pearl Faye. Hold my iced tea. Actually, I've had a few run-ins with that urn myself. So I was shocked to see it there in the doctor's study. I can say without a doubt, that urn was stolen from the Fae clan.
Oh, really? I see.
Detective Sky, please continue with your testimony if you would.
Oh, Justin, you. Oh, Justin.
Oh, Nagi!
Oh,
Thank
Nagi.
you.
Honestly, where did Phoenix get his spiciness from? My bet? Edgeworth's been teaching him from the shadows on how to be a sassy motherfricker, and he's starting to learn. Also, side note, your Attition voice has made me enjoy this character 300% more than before.
Ooh.
A voice makes all the difference.
Would you vote for him? Would you vote for me? Would you submit a little votey too?
Oh no, the baby voice. It's almost a baby voice.
An itty bitty vote just for me? Mr. Attition?
Oh, thanks, Daddy.
Just itty bitty Attition? One little vote? Slowpoke!
Oh!
Oh man, did you guys hear about the latest handheld device coming out from Nintendo?
Yeah, and I'm
yeah.
not buying it.
It's a more affordable and portable friendly than the previous iteration. It's called the DSi. Man, I can't wait to get one.
It has a camera. I think it was the first one to have a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
it
an
did.
It was
eye.
the first DS to have a camera, yeah.
They didn't have a lot of. It was a.
It was not
Mistake.
great. Yeah, it was a mistake.
No?
I think the DSi might actually be the worst DS.
I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 2DS. I think it's a fun little console. More affordable.
Yeah, the 2DS was great. Fantastic. I never had one because I was a new
3DS.
XL Plus guy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways,
Among them were a priceless urn and a statue that were stolen from the Fae clan.
I don't know if I ever used the camera on my 3DS either.
I did.
No.
I took a picture of a flower,
Oh.
and I was like, "Wow, look at how 3D it is," and that was the end of that.
Yeah.
Were any other... Oh, man, I remember 3D cameras on cell phones.
Oh yeah. Oh.
you remember the one phone that actually had a 3D display?
Yeah, I had it. It was an HTC. There were
Yeah.
a few. I think it was an LG one too, but I had the HTC and it was actually like really good.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Were there any other stolen artifacts found beside the ones belonging to the Fays?
Yes. For instance,
Yeah, Miss Megs.
remember the large relief on the wall? It was chiseled out of some ancient ruins in the kingdom of Kurain several years ago.
Chiseled out? Didn't that cause damage?
Well, he did restore the parts that were so faded you could barely see them anymore. It seems he intended to return it someday, so one can say his intentions were good. But good intentions are no get-out-of-jail-free card, that's a fact.
If I might add, with respect for the deceased, the quality of the restoration was apparently exceptional. It seems the doctor invested a lot of money in hiring an extremely talented specialist.
He sounds like a good man who took a wrong turn somewhere.
I guess SARS takes after him in that way.
Any further questions? If not... It seems the doctor would do anything to study artifacts, including steal them.
Have these alleged thefts been going on for some time?
Hold on, sorry, I need to check one thing. Damn it.
What?
We don't have Pearl's drawing as evidence. I just had this really like funny scenario played out in my head where Phoenix is like presenting all of this like really like solid and well thought out evidence, like maps and diagrams and photographs, and freaking Apollo's on his side with like Pearl's doodles, some moss he found in a cave,
A shoe.
A toy helicopter.
yeah, a drone, just like, and somehow pulls it out of his ass.
Some glasses.
You know? Yeah, just literally, and a paper clip.
At least 5 years, as far as we can tell. All the recent thefts have been local. But before moving to Kurain Village, he had been stealing from ruins around the world.
Dr. Buff was an international criminal.
This data lends itself to one conclusion. Dr. Buff was a thief.
Jeez.
As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he likely stole it from the Etitian residence.
You claim he stole a family heirloom from the Etitian residence. But claiming something doesn't make it true.
Unfortunately, it is true.
I was gonna say it's worked out for Phoenix so far. I mean, he's gonna keep going until he's wrong.
Yep. How can you be so sure?
A police report was filed concerning the theft. 1 year ago, in fact.
What? A whole year ago?
August 25th of last year, to be exact. The report states, and I quote, "The crystal of Amife was discovered to be missing. From the Etitian storehouse at 10 a.m., the storehouse lock has been picked. Signed, Politician Wimperson."
Wimperson. Wow. That's like it's such a bully name. Oh, Wimpy Wimperson? Gosh.
Well, the year-old report certainly lends the plaintiff's claim credence. So I'm just gonna move on. The doctor could really have stolen the crystal of Amife.
Not only that, Your Honor, but the Founder's Orb was only found to be missing several weeks ago. That is nearly a year after the crystal's theft was reported. Therefore, I believe we must consider the orb and the crystal to be two separate items.
Hey, I know this is kind of off topic, but it's about a half an hour before end of stream, and you wanted to order sushi.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want chicken don?
Yeah.
Chicken teriyaki don? What rolls do you want?
Avocado salmon.
Avocado salmon?
Salmon.
Salmon and avocado
salmon
roll.
avocado
Let
roll.
me just find that for you.
And then
Live on stream.
the appetizer tempura.
salmon avocado roll with regular rice, appetizer tempura.
Yeah.
Done. Boom. And Tom?
I'm not gonna have any, thank you.
Cool.
Politician Wimperson, not the most awe-inspiring tail end, is it? I see why he cut it.
Not that he inspires confidence without it. Still, probably do the same in his shoes.
I feel when you almost tip $100.
Ooh.
Just let me put 5 there, thank you.
A police report was filed about the crystal's theft a year ago.
But the theft of the Founder's Orb was only reported a few weeks ago. So the Crystal's police report was filed way before the orb was found missing. That suggests the stolen relic is the Crystal of Ami Faye, as Mr. Ashton Wimperson asserts.
A Titian.
I doubt the police report is a fake. After all, Emma is the one who submitted it as evidence.
Still, I feel like something we learned in that police report is important somehow. No, DFM, don't.
The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time.
Oh, my bad.
And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in his study.
Huh. Well, let's take a look at our evidence. We really haven't taken a look at it all.
Kurain's national treasure. The doctor hid
In the ruins before his untimely death.
a picture of my biological father.
Have you seen my father?
The doctor fell in a horrible book accident. That's why I don't read books. That's
Yeah, I
why
know,
we
right?
don't read on the NyanCave.
They say if you keep books in your house, you're like 200% more likely to die by books.
Yo,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Real statistic, by the way.
Yep.
Coffee bar.
A song. Isn't this a visual novel? Kinda.
Doctor's poor eyesight meant he couldn't read anything without these. They were found on his desk.
Wait, if he needed them to read and he was up a ladder reading a book, how could he be up there without his glasses?
That's true.
Most of my books are in the basement anyways. That's just asking for a impromptu book fire. Please make sure you have working fire extinguishers in your home, as well as working fire alarms. Wait, was that data saying that he deciphered that it's not?
I deciphered the patterns, but I've yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Nothing really definitive there.
Wait, who is he sending that to? What was the email
I
address?
don't know, Santa Claus?
To Pa
711.
Yeah, Politician Wimperson
Probably.
Yeah.
from Doc Buff.
Seems the doctor wore this last night. Bears a distinctive yellow and green two-tone design. Suckling sold doctor's boot. Probably got their own to hide. Report filed a year ago by Mr. Politician Wimperson for the theft.
Good job, SBK fan.
Huh.
This is a tough start. So how do we convict our client? We don't really have one.
Right? Like, I would be like, man, present the orb on this, because this says Kurain's national treasure. Do you have to be like,
stupid though?
I know. Not everyone can be big brain.
Oh, what does it say? That has something to do with the Founder's Orb, the one before it.
I know.
The motif.
There's nothing that really says like hand over the Founder's Orb. Yep.
Well, I don't think we're ready. We can't hit him with the pivotal evidence yet. It would end the case. So I feel like it's got to be like just a small thing. And Apollo specifically said something about the police report.
Something we learned in that police report is important somehow.
What? Okay, where is this police report? Did we read it?
Attition Wimperson.
I don't.
I
remember
did.
reading
I
it.
think it's the name. I think that is the thing that's important. Paul Attition Wimperson, but I don't know how.
Oh,
The
here's
crystal
the-
of Omni was discovered missing from the Attition storehouse at 10 a.m. The storehouse lock had been picked. At PAW 711.
At Nmail.
I think so, yeah. From Doc Buff to Paw 711.
So Pa 711 says, Dr. Buff, how is your research coming along? And then Dr. Buff says, I decipher the patterns, but have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key.
Wouldn't that just further prove that it's his, though, I guess? Maybe
Yeah.
that's what we want to do.
Let's just destroy that.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
You want to try it out?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Sure.
Objection!
Oh, cool.
The doctor stole the relic from the plaintiff? Are you sure? Because that statement doesn't agree with a certain piece of evidence.
Are you sure about that? I like that John Cena meme. It's fun.
What do you mean?
Are you sure about that?
Take a look at this.
What about it?
This contains an email from the doctor's computer.
Email and that little piece of plastic. What's a computer? I'm afraid I don't understand.
This stick here can store all sorts of computer data.
I still don't get it.
Here, just look at this. Apparently, the doctor was reporting his research findings to a certain individual. Now take a look at this. It's the police report Detective Sky presented to this court. You can see the plaintiff's legal name on it. Paul Attition Wimperson.
I can see why he dropped the Wimperson from his name, but that's hardly breaking news.
Look closer, Your Honor. Even closer.
Ah! His initials!
Right. The plaintiff's full name is Paul Attition Wimperson. Now consider this. The email's recipient address starts with 3 letters.
Can I get a pog in chat?
P-A-W.
P-A-W. Oh!
Pog!
Paw champ! Beep, 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 beep.
Frick, wrong button. Okay, air horns are gonna come out at some point. I don't know when. The button's pressed. It's
It's gonna be a surprise.
It's gonna
But
be a surprise.
But I will anyway. The individual who hired the doctor to study the disputed item is none other than Paul Attition Wimperson.
There they go.
I fixed it.
Wait, then that means...
Exactly. He wouldn't have asked the man who stole his family heirloom to study it. Therefore, how could this possibly be the crystal of Ami Faye?
Ah! We never checked the doctor's emails. We couldn't even figure out the password to his computer.
What do you mean you didn't check the emails? There were thousands of them.
The plaintiff willingly left the orb in the doctor's care. Left the orb in the doctor's care so he could study it. At the behest of his benefactor.
Wait. Then what about the police report? I have all the details of the theft right here.
It's probably for another relic. The real crystal of Ami Faye. He's just using the report as a way to claim that our orb is actually his stolen crystal.
And how are you so certain that PAW refers to my client's initials. Shouldn't the authorities be able to get any technology if necessary? Not necessarily, Ethan. It's actually quite a controversial thing.
Yeah, big no.
Yeah. But we can talk about all sorts of things. You can look it up. But yeah, no. Not always.
Long answer is no, but short answer is no.
Yeah.
Maybe the email's recipient was a dog lover.
Perhaps. So let's get to know your client a little better, shall we? Mr. Politician Wimperson.
Oh boy. Oh wow. I suppose shutting down detractors is all part of a politician's job.
Answer me this, Mr. Etition Wimperson. What is your shoe size?
Why does this have to cost me? Man. I want to know his favorite food, guys. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
I really want to know. Like, it's not even a meme. I'm just so curious, and I want everyone to guess what it is. I mean, I think it's probably hot dogs.
I think it is going to be hamburgers.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. What do you think, Yanni?
I think that it's gonna be good old American sushi.
What is your favorite food?
Imagine he's like, I love the hot dogs at 7-Eleven. Hoo-hoo.
Oh.
Curry rice, an old family favorite.
Really? As in boil up some rice and dump some curry sauce on top? That curry rice?
I bet you assumed I would say French cuisine. Just because I'm a member of the political elite. But nothing beats the delectable curry recipe my ancestors brought over from Japan.
This might be the right answer.
And I'm the kind of representative who upholds the value of such traditions.
Is his entire strategy really just a pander to traditional value voters? No.
A penalty is served, Mr. Justice. Let this be some food for thought.
Only because there's curry on the book.
Apollo, why don't we take another look at that email address?
Oh, what's your birthday? I get it.
Yeah. What day is it today?
It's
this day.
Yeah,
Exactly this day.
Oh, that's amazing.
it's July 11th.
Huh.
It's your birthday.
Oh my god. What if one shoe was size 7 and the other shoe was size 11?
Running would be awkward.
Probably. Yeah, I imagine.
What's your birthday?
My birthday? It's July 11, which is today. But what's it to you? Oh, I see. You can address birthday gifts to my office. But full disclosure, I only accept gifts valued at $1,000 or more. No, this is a happy coincidence. Why has everyone gone silent?
How can anyone be that self-centered? Oh, right. Politicians. Did everyone hear that? He said July 11th. July 11, or rather 7-11, matches the numbers in the email address. Both the name and birthday are a match. I hardly think that's a coincidence.
Wait. Why, you sneaky little...
Well, looks like someone finally decided to join the conversation. Would the plaintiff care to explain?
I would like to say that there's quite...
Wait, what?
Quite a thing you've said.
Any other thoughts?
No further comment. I stand by my previous statement. Oop. Bye-bye.
You can't just walk away. Even politicians have to explain themselves in a court of law.
I'm afraid
I simply don't know how it happened. I can't possibly explain matters outside of my purview. Perhaps it was a mistake on the part of my secretary.
Oh, no, you don't, you slippery eel. Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
I won't argue your assertion. My client lent the treasure in question to the doctor and asked him to study it. It seems that much is a fact.
Now we're getting somewhere.
However, it has no bearing on the issue of ownership.
How so?
Well, I gotta spell this one out for you. Mr. Attition, I fully understand your position here. You had to hide the fact that you sent the crystal out to be studied. Your family would have been very upset if they had found out. It's a family heirloom after all.
You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Wright is, well, right, of course. But then he always is. That's why he's my lawyer. The crystal is a precious Attition family heirloom and has been for centuries. But Dr. Buff was so eager to study its proud heritage, I just couldn't say no. I didn't even tell my grandfather.
Objection!
But in order to win the backing of your so-called benefactor, you were going to give what you claim to be the crystal of Ami Faye to that person? You were going to give a precious family heirloom away just like that?
I was going to explain everything to my grandfather later. Honest.
My client's grandfather is very proud of his grandson for following in his footsteps. And if refusing him would have meant dashing the dreams of his darling grandson, I doubt the kindly old man could have said no.
Well, grandchildren are meant to be spoiled. That's what grandfathers are for.
Your Honor, please. I mean, it's been in the family for centuries.
My grandfather thinks highly of my talents as a politician. That's why he entrusted me with this very important name placard today. So, I'm sure he would have been okay with me using the crystal as I saw fit.
Grandpa's spoiled little brat.
I think the judge is buying it, Apollo.
No surprise there. He's always going on about his own grandchildren after all.
I hope we get to meet her someday. Maybe she'll be a prosecutor in like a future game.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
The judge's granddaughter, the ultimate like challenge, because the judge is so like everything his granddaughter says. He's like, oh, okay, and stuff, and you got to be like, no.
Would she be like a Hime a Hime kind of character? where-
Oh yeah, like Ojo.
yeah, like princessy.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Excuse me, can I leave now, Mr. Wright? I believe my work here is done.
By all means, Detective Sky. Thank you for your assistance, and by detective I mean forensic scientist.
You're welcome. It's nice to testify at a civil trial once in a while. See you around.
I wonder why they ruined Emma.
It seems the facts have changed somewhat. Mr. Attition Wimperson apparently lent his family heirloom to Dr. Buff. Mr. Justice, how would the defense like to proceed?
Oh, all right, now what?
Apollo, let's hear what they know about this so-called crystal of Ami Faye. Maybe we can find some inconsistencies in their statements.
Right. Okay then, Mr. Wright. If the item in question really is the Attition family heirloom, then let's hear all your client knows about it.
Of course. Mr. Attition Wimperson, please tell the defense everything you know about the crystal's origin.
All right, well now then, listen and learn. This is the tale of the crystal of Ami Faye, the illustrious history of the Attition clan. Are you ready? Are you listening? Our story begins back in the old country when the Attition family reigned supreme.
What's up, Dick Bong?
Richard Bongo.
My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler. Are you listening? Good. He protected the spirit mediums, a minority back then, from the rest of the locals. What are they not? Are they the majority now? Are things different? Is everybody a spirit medium and we just don't know it?
Everyone's just channeling spirits.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, what? Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse their power. As thanks, Ami Faye gave the crystal she had specifically made as a gift to him. I am the descendant of that great lord. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history.
Well, that devolved into a great load of self-aggrandizing propaganda fast.
Self-aggrandizing. Damn.
That's a big word.
Oh, that's impressive. You bust that out at dinner at Earl's with your mother, your girlfriend's mother's aunt, who also writes novels for Hallmark.
Hallmark novels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hallmark has a whole.
I got
whole
you a
channel.
card. Boom.
On your wedding day. It's just like a Mad Lib, but for a freaking card.
As you can see, the crystal of Ami Faye is an heirloom of the esteemed house of Attition.
And you have proof that it has always been in the Attition family?
I have someone who gave a statement to that effect. My client's neighbor, one Eves Shinedo.
I've Shinetto? Eve Shinetto.
Shinedo? Like Shinedo? I guess we can go with Shinedo. I've Shinedo.
Shinetto.
Shinedo. Age 85 gave the following statement. Probably.
I've Shinetto. I've seen something like that.
The Attition showed me the crystal back when I was but a lad.
Objection!
Damn it. Can we really trust her memory of an old man?
Mr. Justice looks to judge. Can we, old man?
Of course we can. I take offense to that.
Would you care to explain that statement?
Wow.
I should just write this game.
Who's to say you didn't?
Right? Would you care to explain that statement to the judge?
Oh, no. I didn't mean... What I'm trying to say is,
Never underestimate the memory of your elders. I may forget my verdicts the next day, but the memories of my past are as clear as day. Therefore, I find in Mr. Eve Shinetto's statement to be perfectly credible.
Isn't that right, Paulo?
Wow, did you see how Mr. Wright got the judge on his side?
It's incredible.
That's definitely a trick I want up my sleeve.
You're not helping, Athena.
You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Justice.
Oh boy. The Illustrious History of the Attition Clan by Politician, age 7.
Sushi came early.
Oh, is he here?
It's going to be here any second now.
Oh, jeez.
My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler.
Hold it!
That object you set down there, is it something of importance to you?
It's a name placard. This one here belonged to my grandfather, Abraham Attition. He had it custom made during his distinguished political career. Ding. It's special because it was crafted from the finest Italian plastic.
Wow.
I don't know if the Italians are renowned for their plastic.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware the
Yeah.
I wasn't aware the Italians were famous for their fine
Oh, what are
plastic.
you talking about? Statue of David? That thing was plaster, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like ABS or something.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Yeah, probably.
At that time, they probably were using PLA, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Italians are so environmentally friendly.
Oh, of course. Yeah. freaking.
You know,
Leonardo da Vinci was.
Oh yeah, great recycler.
Yeah, great recycler.
I mean, like Venice,
turning
right?
those
It's a
water
city.
bottles into.
Started sinking, but what did the Italians do? Did they abandon the city? No, what a waste. They just kept building higher.
Yep.
You can touch it if you want. Yeah, just touch it a little bit.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? I think you should touch it.
No, I'm fine.
You'll feel a lot better
I'm
if you touch it.
fine.
No, I want you to touch it.
I will not touch it.
Just one finger. Just give it a little touch. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not good. I'm really glad that my ears are covered right now.
You're
I'm
lucky.
gonna break your finger.
No, I'm fine.
Very well. I'll just continue with my testimony. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler, but he was also an eminent politician. He protected the spirit mediums, a minority back then, from the rest of the locals.
So I take the relationship with the Fae clan was a close one.
A smooth and open line of communication with my entire electorate. That is the politician way.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was asking about your ancestor.
Whether it's about me or my ancestor, feel free to ask me anything you would like. Transparency in government. That's the politician way.
More like dodging questions. That's the politician way. Thanks. I'll be sure to ask when I have something you'll actually answer.
As I was saying, the Etitian family protected the Fae spirit mediums back then. Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse their power.
Spirit mediums were targets of discrimination?
Yes, some people even treated them like they were monsters.
Monsters.
The transformation the mediums underwent when channeling spirits frightened the locals. And then, there were those who tried to use them.
Right. Never mind. You mean they sought to control the channeling powers of the mediums?
Discriminating against a minority is absolutely despicable. A vote for me is a vote to end discrimination. I vow to root it out wherever it may be. That is my promise to you.
He's totally ignoring your questions. It's like you're a moderator in a political debate or a NyanCave stream.
Yakety schmackety do. Just kidding. We love you, chat and mods.
Yeah. And only he cares about his talking points. As thrilling as your campaign as, could we please get back to your testimony?
As thrilling as your campaign ass.
You're a campaign in
wish.
my ass.
Now then, as for the crystal of Ami Fae,
I only taunt you guys because I love you.
as thanks, Ami Fae gave the crystal she had specifically made as a gift to him. I am the...
Sorry, the sudden cut here really took me for a loop.
You said she had it made. So then it was made in Japan?
That's right. They say she hired a famous craftsman to make it. And they say it's quite valuable too.
And you were going to take such a priceless family heirloom and just give it to your patron?
That's so typical of you ignorant common types. Making difficult decisions when the chips are down is what being a politician is all about. Wink.
But only when it's in service of your own political career, you mean?
The crystal is a testament to my ancestors' remarkable achievements. And furthermore, I am a descendant of that great lord.
So tell me, Mr. Etitian Wimperson, are you famous in Kurine Village?
You could say that, but I find my popularity to be rather bemusing. I don't know what that means.
Amusing.
Thank you.
TBD!
Those are gonna be gone soon, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know, tucked away in their own
Tucked
place.
away, yeah. Oh, dang! I almost forgot to explain his name. His English name is obviously a pun on politician, and Whimpers.
Whimpers on.
Or Wimp person. But his Japanese name is Masaharu Kiyoki. Yeah.
It's actually nicer. I mean, like,
Kiyoki means proper or clean, ironic given his personality, and Masaharu can also be read as Seiji, which means politics, referring to his profession.
oh, man, that's so interesting how that works.
DVD, thank you.
Like, I want to believe that's almost like a believable name. It probably isn't. But, I mean, I don't know. I believe it, I guess, but not exactly a Japanese name expert. I wonder if that's a job. Anyways.
Japanese name experts?
Yes, Japanese name expert.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, my campaign posters keep going missing as soon as I put them up. My avid supporters and female fans are likely taking them home to hang in their bedrooms.
That is the most likely outcome.
That's certainly it. I guess ignorance really is bliss.
Thank you so much, TBD.
Thank you, GBA!
All this only proves my fine lineage. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history.
I'm sorry, but is any of that relevant to the issues of the relic's rightful owner?
Have you never heard of Kingcraft?
Yo, is that a new MMO?
Kingcraft?
I want to play it.
It's the art of ruling as a king.
Oh.
My father drilled it into my head from a young age.
Oh.
And one of his precepts states, ruin awaits a ruler who responds to every single issue posed by the masses.
Oh.
Well, that answered my question about what he meant by king of this nation progress.
No,
King of the nation
just
progress.
Apollo, who's this Ami Faye anyway?
I believe she was the founder of the Kurain channeling technique.
The plaintiff claims she had the crystal made for his ancestor. That would mean it was made in Japan, right?
Yes, I suppose it would.
looks at bottom of Founders Orb. Made in Korean.
Take that!
But it technically does have one of those.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, it does. You're so right.
There's some other filigree on it.
Made in Korean.
Yeah, that filigree on the bottom there.
Yeah.
One of our evidence corresponds with that.
Where did it say that?
Where? What?
The Japan comment.
Oh no, I think that it would be at the picture of it. That's my opinion. Because the Japan or the picture of it shows like, oh, look at this very Koreanistic. Yeah. And then I would be like, nah, look at this. Look at this dude.
Was it
Look at the top of his
notes?
head. Yeah, there it is. Mitama motif from Korean founding period.
Shit, is that the box that we...
That's the box that got yeeted from the storeroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That fits. It goes right there in front of us.
Well, I guess we'll have to figure it out tomorrow
Next time.
or Sunday.
Next time.
Yeah, but before
On
that,
Sunday.
we're picking date night games. So if you haven't put your date night game in the form, do it. Do it now because I'm gonna be turning that off.
right now.
Yeah.
I've got stuff to put up on the board, and then we're drawing the name right away because they got sushi to eat, and I got a thing to do. Whoa! Ah!
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna get some for those avocado tuna avocado salmon.
Yeah.
You know, I had a last minute change of heart. I should have done avocado tuna, avocado salmon, and then the tempura. Yeah, I know. But that was fine. I was just making a clutch decision. But enough about my lunch, which I know is so riveting. Thank you for being interested in it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting what we do. And yeah.
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 Woo! That was awesome.
I
Good
really
job.
appreciate it.
I
We're gonna
really,
be playing Fire Emblem in an hour.
I'm excited to play more Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's a good game.
Okay, I'm turning off the date night submissions in like 3.
AA voice Excel, like like which characters all of us voice and
1.
stuff.
Okay, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, sorry, my hamburgers. Will you play Persona 3 soon? I don't know. It depends on your definition of soon, because we still have Persona 4 Dance to do after Danganronpa. So
Baby. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So everybody's in here. Ooh, here's Johnny just getting in at the very last moment. Same with Red.
Y'all forget to
you guys.
enter.
Ooh, and then Catherine too. Oh, Catherine comes out September
19th.
19th. Ooh,
I
boy.
think something like that.
Yeah. And then I saw him.
We've never played Catherine. Like I don't know anything about it except for that there's.
When I was walking around, there's a dude with horns. That's all I know.
Do you want me to put? I'll just put your name in there, Justin, and whatever game you choose is the game you
There
have.
you go. Boom.
Any last
But y'all, get on
callers
this.
getting in here? Justin
There.
and a game. There we go.
All right, let's see what happens. Roll the dice.
Here we go. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You'll never guess what it is.
Fake Grand Order.
It's Fake Grand Order. Uzumaki Kurai's submission of Fake Grand Order.
Oh, Uzumaki finally did it.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Oh,
So
boy.
that's cool. All right. So what's the game that we're gonna play though? Let's pull a new.
How do you play FGO?
No one knows. We're gonna figure it out though. Tonight we dined in Gotcha Hell. Oh man, should I set up an account and we should do all of our opening polls and everything?
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, if you want to set up an account.
I don't want to. Do that.
No,
I've
I'll do
lost
that.
too much of my life to Dragalia.
Yeah, that's true. I know. Yeah, I know. That was your first gotcha game. It always gets you.
Yeah.
It always gets you.
Bad.
Honestly, though, Dragalia's a really good one for like free to play and stuff like that compared to
yeah.
other ones. So I'm glad you started on like one of those.
Totally. I opted not to put any more money in it
Gotcha,
for the
man.
past
be
like
fun.
3 months,
Yeah.
4 months.
I don't know. We'll probably Chromecast it, I guess. It's probably the easiest way.
Yeah.
We have the thing, the cable.
Doesn't do sound.
No sound.
Yeah, it doesn't do sound.
So it's going to be a little janky, but it's going to be
It'll
fine.
work though.
oh,
great.
if you want to do just visual, I don't know.
No, wasn't the music half the fun? Well, we're gonna find out what's going on. I gotta run. So we'll see you all in a moment for Fire Emblem Heroes. 1 hour away, just under. Be there. Don't be square. Be around. Like the video.
Not
And-
Fire Emblem Heroes, Fire Emblem Awakening. Very different games.
What did I say?
Heroes.
Oh, not that. Not
Yeah.
that at all.
No,
know.
that's
I like
another
you.
gotcha
I think
game.
you got into mobile game modes.
Yeah,
I did. I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay, bye.
There.
And
Bye.
remember, a vote for the NyanCave is a vote for politicians.
What?